You won't even be able to tell looking at me walking down the street that I don't have these high-end brands on my face. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're here for the first time, then hey, what's up? Welcome. My name is Zay. As you guys can tell from the title, in this video I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get this beat, how to get this fire look, all for an inexpensive price. Every single item, I mean every single item, is something that you can find in your local drugstore. You can find it at a Rite Aid, Walgreens, you can find it in a Target, okay? Drugstore beat only. Who's gonna tell me that nothing on my face is luxury? Who's gonna tell me that? Like, I can't wait for you guys to see it. But before we get into the video, go ahead and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Join the gang, baby. I promise you're gonna love it here, okay? I promise, okay? Because what I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. And I said I was gonna give y'all a drugstore beat that looks like a luxury beat, and look, I delivered. So without further ado, let me stop chatting because I'm super excited for you guys to see. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. So okay, as you guys can see, well, I actually didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to my brows, but I do have my lashes done. I got them refilled, so sorry, we're not gonna be doing any lashes. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let me zoom y'all in just a little bit. Like, let's get real up close and personal. Hey guys. I am super excited to film this video for you guys. It's been delayed, but we here, okay? We are here. So I did, you know, go ahead and wash, tone, moisturize, and put on my SPF. The moisturizer that I did use is Drugstore brand. It is the Pond's brand. Sorry, I have the little travel size right now, but this is what I use to moisturize. And I use the Black Girl sunscreen as my SPF. Just letting y'all know. So now we gonna get into the nitty gritty. Ain't no, oh, eyebrows done, oh, this done. We're going to be doing everything together. So the first step to putting on your makeup, first product that I would like to show you guys is something that you have seen before. It is the e.l.f. primer. So we are going to prime our face with the e.l.f. poreless primer. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on. I like to be generous because, like, I just like to be generous. Because one thing about my pores, they gonna play peekaboo. Howdy, hello, that's them, okay? And I love this primer because it has your face feeling like literal silk, like water. Like, you know when you put water on your face and it just feels so silky and smooth? Like, that's what this primer will have your face looking like, and it literally conceals all of your pores, okay? So once that's done, I'm gonna go in with this Airspun loose face powder. Sorry if it's looking a little janky. I use this all the time, okay? All the time. I use this because I like to go ahead and put powder into like my T-zone, my smile lines, because your girl is oily, okay? So that's why I be doing matte makeup, because I'm naturally dewy, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and take this Airspun and put it right here in my smile lines, on my chin, just everywhere where I get oily. And then I go in and fill in my smile lines so they don't crease. Okay, then I just, you know, like blend it out so it's not too harsh, but it's there. Alright, this mirror is not Drugstore, but it is black owned, so we gonna drop this here too. This is from Capro NYC, a black owned business. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh, there's stuff on my face from my baby hairs. Let me take that off because that's looking a little janky. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just glue my brows, brush them into place. If you are new here, I do have my brows micro shaded, so there's not much that I need to do except for really conceal them anyway. So the concealer that we'll be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 45 Tan. She looking a little used and abused because, baby, that's exactly what she is, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and carve out my brows. Okay, so now that that is complete, I am gonna go ahead and blend it out. But before I do that, I do want to show you guys, although I should have mentioned it earlier, although I don't fill in my brows anymore, when I did, I was using the elf, this is also Drugstore, I was using the elf brow pomade in the shade Expresso. Last time I checked, this was about $4. Super affordable. Okay, so if you are looking for something that's like Anastasia but is not Anastasia money, then go ahead and pick up that brow pomade from elf. I promise you, it is so good. Like, it's really good. So now I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques RT 300 brush to blend out this concealer. You can get this brush from Ulta, and it's super inexpensive. It comes in I got it, it was in a pack of 5, so it's 4 brushes and a beauty blender for $20. So to me, that is a drugstore steal. Okay, so now that the brows are done and finished and all that good stuff, we are getting into the most exciting part of this tutorial. Well, it's the most exciting for me, okay, because I'm super excited about it. So the product that I've been fiending to show you guys, that I have super fell in love with, is the foundation that we'll be using today. So the foundation that we'll be using today is the Maybelline New York Super Stay Active Wear Foundation. So I did go ahead and pick this up in the usual shade that I pick up my Maybelline foundation in, which is 355 Coconut. So let me tell y'all, first of all, they done amped this up, because it's not the pour out the bottle, baby. They got a squirt nozzle tip, whatever you want to call it. They got it fancy, right? So to be honest, I've used this about 4 times now, and I would just like to say that a little with this goes a very long way. You don't have to use too much, and it is extremely full coverage. Let's go ahead and put it on. So I'm gonna put about that much on that side and about that much on this side, and I'll probably put a little dollop of Daisy on my forehead. So now for the makeup brush, I didn't get any new brushes, but the foundation brush, I said let me get a foundation brush and test it out and let y'all know what it's hitting for. So this brush is the elf Ultimate Blending Brush. And let me tell you, this brush right here, they did not lie when they said ultimate blending, okay? Like, what it says it is what exactly it does. So we're gonna go ahead and just blend this out. I just dab, like, I do like a dab and like a swift motion. By the way, this brush is only $6, okay? So we gonna blend this in. Look at that. That side is already blended. Look, blended. Look how seamless that looks, especially with this brush. Like, this is a great duo. This foundation with this brush, wonderful duo. So I'm gonna just go ahead and blend out the rest of the face. Look at that. Like, look how great this looks, and it is super lightweight. Like, what? I'm shook. I am shook. So now we're just gonna go back in with the Fit Me concealer to go ahead and highlight our face. So I'm just going to put it in my regular highlight areas. Then I'm just going to go in with my brush and blend it out. But before I do that, I'm going to go in with our setting spray that I'm gonna show you at the end and just spray it onto the brush. You could use any setting spray. That's the setting spray that I'm gonna show you at the end, but I'm spraying that on the brush so that it can be, I just like to wet my brush a little bit before I blend out my concealer. So once that's done, we're just gonna add a tad bit more of a highlight, and we are going to go in with our elf camo concealer. I am using the shade Tan Walnut. If y'all haven't noticed by now, elf has super affordable and great makeup, so go out and get you some. I really wish I could have found this in my actual highlight shade, but instead I'm going to use it as a brightening highlight. So with this, a pinch goes as far as it needed to. Like, you don't even need a lot. So I'm just going to dab this right there, and the same on the other side. And I dabbed it after I brushed off the excess product from the applicator. So now we're gonna wet our brush again, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. See how it gave us that little brightening effect? Just to add a little bit more personality to the face. We looking good, y'all. We are looking good. So now to set the face, which is also something that I'm super excited about, we're going to set with this black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder, and I got it in the shade Banana. I don't really like bake, so I'll just go in with the powder and set. So now I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, the 402 brush, which also came in that pack of 5 that I was telling you about. I'm just going to go in, dab off the excess, and press her in. I'm gonna go back over my smile lines with this and everywhere else that I added setting powder in the beginning of the video. And then after I'm pressing it in, I'm just going to sweep off whatever excess it appears to be there. I'm gonna take another flat brush. I received this in one of my BoxyCharms. I'm not sure the price of this brush, to be honest, but it's a flat brush that I use to really brush off the excess. So now it's time to contour and bring some color back to the face. So I'm going in with my holy grail. This ain't new. It's Drugstore, but it ain't new, and I ain't never changing. Okay, it is the Black Radiance Complexion Contour Palette. As y'all can see, she's dusty, she's crusty, and she's hitting pan. Okay, but I'm gonna stick beside her. So I'm just gonna go in with the contour shade, dab off the excess. This is a random brush from a brush set from Amazon that I got years ago. So we're just going to, when I contour, I don't use creams contour because, like I said, I'm already a dewy girl, so I need everything powder to keep the oils to a minimum. So I'm just going to use a swift motion and contour upward. Add that color. Yes, y'all see that? Do y'all see it? And that color, okay? And what you do to one side, you must do to the next. God bless my cheekbones, and God bless my mama for blessing me with my cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna go and contour the forehead. My forehead ain't that big, but just to make the highlights pop, we must contour. Look at that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and contour under my jaw. Okay, and by my chin where I highlighted. Okay, boom. So next I'm going to go in and contour my nose. I don't usually, but for the sake of the video I will. So I'm just going in with a regular fluffy brush, and I'm going to contour with, I'm not even gonna hit the pan. I'm not going to hit the product. I'm going to hit the pan, because you know there's always a little bit of something on the pan. I'm just really gonna be picking up whatever excess leftover product there is, because I don't want my nose contour to be too like in your face. Okay, just a very subtle. So then I'm just going to use this to carve out my nose. Super subtle. Next we are going to go in with blush, and I am using again the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is the blush in the shade 30. I believe it's Rose. So now I'm gonna go in with yet another Real Techniques brush. This is the RT400 brush, which is the blush brush, and I'm just gonna dab this in here. Okay, and what? Smile and put that on my cheeks. Now that that is done, we are looking good, we are looking great. So now it's time to set the face. I'm going in with this Milani Make It Last Matte Finish Charcoal Setting Spray. Let me tell you, when they said that this baby girl was matte, they meant matte, okay? So I go ahead and just spray it, okay? And it just is set. So then I'm gonna go back into my contour palette to highlight my face. This is the highlight that I be using. I'm like, before I used to love like the super in your face highlight, but now I just like my thing subtle, okay? So I'm just gonna use the highlight in this pan and just look at that, look at that. And what you do to one side, you must what? Do to the other. And just look like, I still can't believe this is a drugstore beat, y'all. Like I am in awe. So now to finish off the look, of course we gotta do the lips, okay? And this lip combo I'm super excited to show you guys as well, because y'all know I'm a brown lip liner, nude lip, top it off with a nice gloss type of girl. And let me show y'all what I've been using. So y'all know I'm just going with my brown lip liner that I get from whatever beauty supply store I find, okay? This is my brown lip pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna line my lips. Lately I've been like trying the overline thing, and I like it. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I like it. So now that the lips are lined, let me show y'all what I've been using. So I've been using this e.l.f. lip lacquer. I don't know how to say it. Lacquer. And in the shade Wild Rose. It's this beautiful, like, subtle nudish pinkish. It looks brighter on the thing, but it's really, really cute. Like, the pink is just so beautiful, but let me let her do the talking, okay? So it's a you know, like a nice lip gloss, and she just applied so smooth, okay? Make sure she get all in there. We look a little crazy, but it's gonna come together. And then I topped it off with another e.l.f. product, and this is the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss, and this is in the shade Pink Cosmo. So I just take Pink Cosmo and I slide it and glide it right across. She comes off like appearing white, like a loose clear white, like a super light pink, and then I just, and you know it's setting once your lips start tingling. So I don't know if they really give me that plump effect, because I'm already a black girl, so I have that natural plump effect, but it looks good, okay? So yeah, that's basically it for my drugstore beat. I hope you guys like it, because you won't even be able to tell looking at me walking down the street that I don't have these high-end brands on my face, because look at this beat, honey. Period. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All products that I use will be linked down below in the order that I use them. What I use for brows, eyes, lips, face, e.l.f. That's so funny. Yes, all of that will be in the description box. If you are trying any of these products, or if you have tried any of these products, or if you enjoyed this beat and if you're looking to try anything, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know. Let's keep the conversation going. I love you guys so much. I love this beat too. Let me know what you guys think about it. I love it. And if you aren't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe and join the gang. I promise you're gonna love it here. I promise, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.